Hello and welcome to today's project. Today we are going to be making a Halloween banner that says spooky, and the first step here is to put the letters onto the banner pieces. And I've already taken a piece of cardstock that I cut out using a scalloped edge square and put a piece of rounded corner square orange on top. And you can see I'm patterning the green, purple, and orange throughout. And I've also cut out the letters that spell out spooky with a really cool sparkly paper from Cloud9 Design. To do this, the hardest part is measuring exactly where you want the letters to be. And so to do that, I kind of take an idea of about how thick it's going to be. I prefer the inches. And divide out the middle spaces. And then what I'll do is, so I'll line it up and put a little notch with this tool here, vertically and horizontally, of where I want the edges to be. And then that gives me a pretty good idea of how to line it up evenly. I've already attached some glue dots to my letters so that they pop out a little bit instead of being flat. So all I did was line up based on the dots that I had put in there where the letter should be on the card. And now it's going to be ready for the next step, which will be adding embellishments to the card. Okay, so now we're ready to add the little images here to the letters. All of the images come from the Cutting Cafe, and I like to use them mostly as stamps, but as you can see they can cut out here as well. And then I made some of my own changes, like the googly eyes, to them as well. So let's get started. With the witch's hat, I'm going to use some larger pop dots so that it comes out a little bit from the S, so that it looks like the S is wearing it. He has some candy corn. The O has a pumpkin that I cut and inked. The other O has a skull and crossbones, and I did some black stitching around it, put some white in the eyes, just because I think that the all black eye is creepy. The K's got this cute little ghost. And the Y has a spider, again with some googly eyes. Got my O's missed around. There we go. Okay, anyways, so I think what I'm gonna do now is maybe add some embellishment, stitching, or something around the edges of the colored pieces, and then I'm gonna start sewing it to some ribbon so that we can hang it. Okay, so I'm back and I've added some embellishments. I dotted across or around all of the squares and put some little sparkly type things on each of these on the lower left hand corner. So now I'm putting the letters or the blocks all on ribbon. And to do that, the first thing I'm doing is adding a stripe of glue here down the middle. And then placing it about 3 inches below the last one. And then, to add a little bit more to it, I'm also sewing. I start by marking where I want the holes to be. And I'm okay with them not being all perfectly lined up. And then we start on the back. And some of my knots are a little loose, and that's because I'm not much of a sewer, but I do have a little trick where you can pull the string tight and then just tape it down. So I'll go through and do that, and you won't see it because it's on the back. And now I want to show you the whole string. I've got the S here, I've got the S, and I've got a lot of extra ribbon up front so that I can make it into a pretty bow or whatever when I hang it. P, the other O, K, and the Y. And I haven't taken the ribbon off of the spool yet, but for this I've used up a pretty good chunk of the 3-yard ribbon spool that I got today. So I will hang it up and take some more videos and pictures of that.